Beautiful. I put love out into the world because there's never enough love. You know, my songs have a conscience. You know, I'm not writing songs that are negative. I write songs that are positive. I got a little thing I put out called The Color of Life, which is on YouTube. If anybody wants to go look at Pepe Castro, The Color of Life, it'll come up. It's my demo, because really what I'm at the point now to where I'm trying to get a global cast of kids from all over the world,
right?
For rocking the planet, because it's a beautiful message. I don't have adults do the show; I have kids do the show. You know, preteens and teenagers, and
right.
they're just magical. They light up. You know, I did it in San Antonio 2 years ago. Won a San Antonio Global Award for it. The kids are magnificent. I found a purpose that I love, because the kids just, you know, the world hasn't eaten them up and spit them out yet, you know. And so, you know, but I do things for myself, and I just, you know, I just enjoy it. I don't hurt anybody. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to be hurt. You know, I go about life. There's not enough love in the world. And, you know, but these are dark times. Like, for me, do I ever think I'm going to see New York go back to being the way it was within my lifetime? No, I don't. I don't see how that's possible. You know, it's not New York anymore. You know, the restaurants are in the streets.
Yeah, that's the same way here in New Jersey. It's you know, the virus actually goes to sleep at 10 o'clock. And my one friend said, and I said, well, I don't agree with that, but in some form, you're right, because they shut the bars down at 10 o'clock, and all the moms and pops can have to close, but all the other businesses are open. And again, I don't understand.
They've been killed, and the difference is whether you like the Florida numbers or you don't like the Florida numbers. Yes, you know what, is Florida up there with Texas and New York and California? Absolutely, because they are the big conglomerates of New York. But Florida is under attack because everybody's coming here. Hollywood is coming here. The Hollywood studios, they're booking. They're coming to Miami. They're coming to Hollywood, Florida. New York is infiltrated by New York liberal Democrats that don't want to deal with New York because they're wealthy enough. They don't care. They're booking. They're out of there. They're all coming down here, you know. So there's an overload. There's an abundance. You can't, if I want to sell my apartment, I can sell it in a day. Down here.
I believe that.
Oh, it's true. It's true. There's a boom in insanity down here. So, you know, unfortunately, Florida ends up being in line with all the places that did lock down, and they didn't, you know. So who knows anymore, you know? I give it up to the universe, you know.
And I do too.
At the end of the day, you know what? I have a phrase: the universe always wins. So whatever's going on down here is just, you know, we're just all crawling all over each other, trying to make sense of it, you know. I'm writing a song now called "Just Another Day to Get It Right."
I like that. I like the sound of that.
You know, and I'm writing that because that's what Richie Havens used to say. Hey, man, just another day to get it right. That's what he would tell me. You know, Richie and I were very close. You know, I met him when I was 14. He sang me one of the most amazing songs I've ever heard in my life. Just he and I at 14 years old. And from then on, I'm like, oh my God. You're like, I'm in love with this man, you know. And so, and we stayed friends over the years and stuff like that. And that was one of Richie's phrases: just another day to get it right. You know, and that's really all we have. You know,
very true.
We've got the moment, and it's just another day to get it right, you know, because the more we know we don't know. You know?
You're right. You're right.
Sometimes the answer is there is no answer. You know, and when people say, oh, it's the secret to life, they say that because it's a secret.
Well, I just want to offer you this opportunity, my friend.
Life is good. Life is good, man.
So much stuff going on. So I want to give you time to tell people where they can find you, where they can get your music, everywhere. Yeah.
Let's say where you can find me floating around the universe somewhere. You can email me at Peppy, Peppy, the letter C, Peppy C, at optonline.com. PepeC@optonline.net. You can find me on one of two Facebook pages. My personal one's maxed out. That's ridiculous. There's like hundreds and hundreds of people I haven't even responded to yet because I can't. And, that's over the 5,000 mark. But the official one, which I guess I can have as many as others, I don't promote myself. I don't I don't boost. I don't do this. I don't do that. I'm just living. If you love my music, I'm as happy as sin. There's nothing like being validated and appreciated. But you can find me on Facebook. My website is there, but I don't even use it anymore. It's like it's got dated material on it. But PepeC@optonline.net and the Facebook official page is probably the best way to get in touch with me, and we can go from there. And you'll send me the glass guy and the glass menagerie, and we'll.
I will. Can you do a sweeper for me too?
Would I do a what?
A sweeper or a liner for me?
Absolutely.
Just all you have to say is who you are and say you're listening to Hamilton Radio. That's fine.
So what is it? Oh,
say,
Hamilton. Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I did this 25 years. Come on.
Amazing. Okay, you ready?
Go ahead.
Hey, this is Pepe Castro, the legend in his own mind, wishing you happiness, joy, and peace and levity. And if you don't listen to Hamilton Radio, you are missing out because it rocks like a big dog in space.
I love you, brother.
All right, man.
Back sometime.
Hey, anytime. And thank to our mutual friend there, for putting us together.
Deborah Milstein's
yeah. I'm sure she's listening, laughing, all this.
She is.
Deborah.
What a truly incredible man. I have to say, I've interviewed a lot of people. Lindsay, Liberty DeVito last week, and then Pepe this week, and life just seems to get better and better as long as you allow it to get better and better. And I don't want to get on preaching anything, but a lot of his words, what he said in that interview, if you guys were watching or listening, he said, "Let the universe do what the universe does." I couldn't be any more precise on what he says. The universe is going to do whatever it's going to do. So just let it do what it's going to do. Let it be. I love the Beatles song "Let It Be." To me, is probably the most pragmatic song that's ever been written. But it's so true in the words of "Let it be." You can't force a round peg in a square hole, so you don't try. But you try to either make the hole a little bit bigger, or you can make the peg smaller. But the universe will find other ways to do it. So that's why I say let it be. Just let it be. So welcome today to Crystal Cavern show. Of course, I'm Docg, and I'm going to change the banner here. But I want to welcome you to the show today because I have a truly unique show. I was thinking about this, and I said, you know what? Deborah Milstein created so many great shows over a period of many, many years. And I said, let me combine two shows or maybe two aspects together. One is, let's play some newer stuff and some older stuff. And let's play all independent artists because they really are the artists that we try to feature on this show. Now, I'm not saying mainstream artists don't mean anything to me or they don't count. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is to you is let's make this just an independent artist show today. So number one, Facebook won't ban us. And if they decide to mute, they're going to mute. I can't do anything about that. But the music will be truly incredible. The information that you're going to get from me will definitely be incredible because it's me doing it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not like that. But anyway, I really want to reach out to the people out there that think that they can't do anything. But you really can do something. You can make a difference. You can be that one voice in the forest to make the difference. But let's get started today. This is really going to be a unique show for me today. Really unique. Because I'm not going by a script. I'm not going by names or numbers or anything like that. I just play in piecemeal with it. And we have a truly incredible show for you. It's going to be surrounded by Deborah's cat, Zorro. And of course, we're going to also dedicate a little bit more to our friend Dennis Holzebrook, because, you know, they're two of the people we miss most. Dennis is still around. That's good. God bless him. Lady's doing better. But Zorro, we lost Zorro. And I think this is going to be a truly incredible show. So please stay tuned and listen to this. We're going to be listening to a song by Dennis Holzebrook called Old Mach Chunk. This is going to be the entrance song today. And we're going to be playing more of the Dennis Holzebrook, Vinnie Zumo, Zorro blues. We're going to be playing that. And we're going to just go through the whole thing. So let's start out with that, with Dennis Holzebrook first, Old Mach Chunk. And then we're going to get into the other songs. I'm going to let you know what I got going on. And we'll talk a little bit more, especially if you're here on the show. Oh, Tina's there. Hi, Tina. Hi, Tina. It's always good to see you. Yes, this is Hamilton Radio. And, of course, this is my good friend, Dennis Holzebrook, who does a show here called Music Motel. But Dennis has been taken sick lately, and he's been gone a long time now. So this is to wish him well. And it's also to remember these artists, just because they're gone or sick or ill, doesn't mean that we've forgotten them. Doesn't mean that 25 or 20 years ago when I started this radio station, I forgot all the artists that helped support me then. I still support now. I don't know if they still support me, but I still support them now. And I play their music. A lot of other radio stations just pushed it away and don't know. They just play the new stuff. I play a little bit of everything because I feel that it's my right to. And when we formed that bond of friendship, it wasn't just a friendship bond. It was a music bond because they created some great, great music. I also will be songwriting again very, very soon with a couple of my friends. Hi, Tina. And I'm really happy to be here and expect you guys to share this for me and get it out there. We're live on a Roku channel. We're also live on Hamilton Radio. We're live on my channel. And we're live on the YouTube channel. So if you guys can share that, I would so much appreciate that. There's a lot more to come. I'm just starting the show right now. So stick around. This is Dennis Holzebrook with Old Mach Chunk. And get it out there. We're live on a Roku channel. We're also live on Hamilton Radio. We're live on my channel. And we're live on the YouTube channel. So if you guys can share that, I would so much appreciate that. There's a lot more to come. I'm just starting the show right now. So stick around. This is Dennis Holzebrook with Old Mach Chunk.
Hello, I'm Martin Cole, and you're listening on Hamilton Network.
Yeah.
Remember.
Nice.
I was on an international call to my wife in far Shanghai. She proffered me her undying love, and this was my reply. 2, 3, I'm sorry, dear, I have to go. Got to listen to the Crystal Cavern radio show. I'm sorry, dear, I have to go. Got to listen to the Crystal Cavern radio show. Deborah Milstein's playing songs from independent artists and asking for their influences. Please just understand, I'm sorry, dear, I have to go. Got to listen to the Crystal Cavern radio show. I'm sorry, dear, I have to go. Got to listen to the music on the Deborah Milstein Crystal Cavern show. He ain't got no life. sticking the broken nose. Pretty maids in line, takes them all out to the dirt shows. But the old mother truck is very wise. He could see through your eyes. Mess with him and you will pay the price. Tonight, that's right. The old man truck, he's drunk, lives in his truck. I was takes his time, just sitting around and smoking fires, talking of the light and dealing with the light case. But the old truck is very wise. He can see through your eyes. Mess with him and you will pay the price. Tonight, that's right. Your old truck, he's drunk, lives in the truck. Take you away like bottles of just take a chance. Run through the barrel while we're buying your mind. Put it down. Oh my God. Put it down. Smoking.
Sorry, I'm back there on the Roku channel. You can also see us. On HamiltonRadio.net. Scroll down a little bit. On the radios.com and HRTV, Roku. Live preview. You don't have to subscribe to the channel. Just watch it. But there's so many sub-channels on there, you'll miss out. Subscribe.
That's right. The old truck, he's drunk, lives in the truck. Walking into the room with four on the floor and a tail up high. She sees right through you, right through your disguise. She won't tell you what you want, but she'll give you what you need. And she lays down her stinking right at your feet. She's Zorro. She wakes her mom up at the break of dawn, just to turn of the future on. Then she checks into the hotel and waits for her favorite song. She has to listen to TPIA when the DJ says, hello, little Zorro. She bump, head bump, and monitor. She Zorro. To listen to TPIA when the DJ sings hello with sorrow. She bump, 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 head bump, monitor keys.
All right, guys, listen, I'm good, Artie. How are you? The chat room, I was just there. There's nobody in there. So I'm just going to keep on the Roku channel and everything. We're on here right now. If you want to come in, you could say hi. I'm also on my Facebook page. I want to give a shout out to some important people. One, of course, is Q Star FM, my good friend Steve Jarrett over there. Now, I didn't forget about you, buddy. I just I was just in the moment. It just happens. You know, I have these moments. I'm going to be 60 in a couple months. And I am very, very, my brain is on so many different things. I'm like doing 1,000 miles an hour on OCD with ADD and all this other BS stuff type of thing. But I am definitely never going to forget about you, brother. My good friend Steve Jarrett over there at Q Star FM, and a couple other people that are friends of mine too, from Smoke and Bacon Radio and other places too. I would never forget you guys either. But the thing is, the show Crystal Cavern again was designed for the artist that wanted to get their music out there. We said this about 5-8 years ago, something like that. I don't remember exactly the day and time we did this, but it goes back to, roughly 2012, 2013, something like that. We started the show, and it was designed to bring the music of the influence of the music that influenced the artist to bring the artist music out. So Deborah and I made a lot of different things. And it's kind of like we're busy right now. But things happen that way. We are so busy doing things. I'm rolling out the Roku channel. If you're not familiar with it, guys, it's HRTV Network. You buy a Roku device, then you can watch the Roku network. My Roku network. The thing about my Roku network is anything that you want to see, anything that you want to hear, anything that you want to watch that's been on YouTube, some of my shows, my daughter's shows, other people's shows, other people that have been on the network should be up there. And it just takes time to get up there. So today I'm loading some more DVDs up there. You'll be seeing some more shows, some more concerts. Last night I loaded the Yes concert up there. We have another Foreigner concert. I think there's like 3 Foreigner concerts up there. Old concert, a newer concert, and an in-between concert. So about 2 or 3 of them. They're going to come off eventually, but I love Foreigner. Foreigner's a great band, and I could sit there and watch them all day. But many, many other things. So I want you to realize this Roku channel is not just my channel, just like the radio station was just not mine. Yeah, I own it, but it doesn't mean that I want it to be everything that I like. I want it to be everything that you guys like, everything that you ladies like, everything that you want to hear and part of is going to be on there. And that's why the Roku channel is so accredited to the radio station, because basically the radio station come into visual. It's like having your own MTV channel, like MTV used to be in the 80s, but it faded away. It went away. What happened to it? What happened to it? It's on my Roku channel. I've got a lot of great music videos on there, great concerts, great interviews. If you like sports, a lot of different things. But anyway, enough of that. We're going to get back to that. We're going to play some more stuff here for you on the Crystal Cavern. I hope Deborah Milstein's listening, and if she's not, that's fine too. She doesn't have to. She's going through some trials right now in her life. Excuse me. And it's just we all go through these things. We go through setbacks, problems, but we're resourceful enough to find the ways or people around us to help us. Don't listen. Never be afraid to ask for help. Never. I tell my daughters this all the time. I said, ladies, I said, listen, I know, your job doesn't pay a lot of money. I know that, me and your mom don't go anywhere. We really don't. We don't go anywhere other than food shopping and home and then maybe out to eat once in a while. That's my vacation, out to eat. But I look at it like this. I'm here to help and serve my daughters so they can have a better life. And by me giving them what they need and what they want and show them how to get it, I'm helping them learn. You may not be able to do this on your own all the time, but if you can, you'll be okay. You will be okay. We have to tell people this all the time because people get very confused. When you lose a loved one or you lose a person around you or lose people that know and love you, it doesn't mean that you can't look into yourself or inner yourself to find the person that you were looking for. Because you may be that person. You may be the person that's struggling right now, but you also may be the person that can help a struggling person because you know what it's like with the struggle of food, basic necessities, and of course, having the bills paid. Now, think about one thing in your life, and then we'll get right back to this show. Think about what it was like 6 months ago. Think about what it was like a year ago. Think about what it was like 5 years ago. And then think about what it was like 10 years ago. Now, over that period of time, I want you to write down on a pad for me the struggles that you were going through, the struggles that you remember. And then I also want you to tell me how you got through them. What made you reach out to people? And what made you reach inside yourself and pull yourself out of an issue, a problem? And I want you to relate that to me because I want to know what you did. And I want to share that with other people so they can see exactly what I'm saying is true. Doesn't matter about anything we're going through right now. I want everybody to be healthy. I want everybody to be wealthy. And I want everybody to be happy. And you have to have your health to be happy. And you need wealth so you can have happiness too. But not necessarily in that order. Everybody must be wealthy. But you have to be healthy first. All right, let's get back to the music here. I have Silke up. Silke with Ian Stockel on guitars. And by the way, any of these people you can look up and Google them. You look for them on Reverb Nation. They may be on Band Nation. They may be on Google. Just Google them, their name. Silke, Sylkay. The song is called Curious. And after that, we're going to be playing a song by Zorro with the Zorro Circus. And that's what we have up next. So let's listen to them 2 songs here. And we'll be right back with more music here on Crystal Cavern as you're listening to us on HamiltonRadio.net, QStar FM, SmokingBreakingRadio.com. What's happening here? Let's see.
We have up next. So let's listen to them 2 songs here. We'll be right back with more music here on Crystal Cavern as you're listening to us on HamiltonRadio.net, QStar FM, Smoking Breaking Radio.com.
All right, this is Billy F. Gibbons from ZZ Top, and you're listening to right here. Hamilton is the name of the game. Keep tuned.
Curious. You pushed your way into my life with phone calls every night. You were so determined not to let me out of sight. Now I'm curious. Whatever did I do? Yes, I'm curious. Whatever did I say? You faded into darkness as quick as you came. Now I'm left wondering, was it just a game? Yes, I'm curious. Curious. The few nights we had together, well, everything seemed fine. You put me on a pedestal. It was so wonderful, it was almost a cry. Now I'm curious, yes. Whatever did I do? Yes, I'm curious. Whatever did I say? You faded into darkness as quick as you came. Now I'm left wondering, was it just a game? Yes, I'm curious. Curious. Guess I never know the reasons. A coward to me you seem. Now I'm left wondering if it was just a dream. Yes, I'm curious. Whatever did I do? Yes, I'm curious. Whatever did I say? You faded into darkness as quick as you came. Now I'm left wondering, was it just a game? Yes, I'm curious. Curious. Curious, 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 curious. Curious, curious, curious.
Hi, Jimmy.
Curious, 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 curious. Wicked, curious. Curious, curious, curious.
I love that story, Dodie. That's amazing. Like I said, music is the healer, brother. Thank you, Jimmy. It's exactly what I try to explain to people. need people around you to help heal. You can do it on your own.
What do you think?
Try. Can't.
Yeah. Curious.
Words of healing are very important. We're going back on air, guys. There is a little bit of a delay there, but I just want to share with everybody out there that's listening. Dodie, my good friend Dodie from years ago, I mean, she's been with us for a long time. She says, thank you to radio and Fragile X helped me lose 1.5 people on weight, 350 to 180 pounds. That's amazing. That's just freaking amazing. Music helped me from my quadriplegic stage to my paraphilic stage. I owe healing to music. Hugs. Now, the reason why I asked you to do that, and I'm going to repeat that too, because I know my friend Jimmy Eschenbender's there. I want to say hi to Jimmy. By the way, anybody wants to see me, I'm on Facebook or Hamilton Radio's Facebook or YouTube or also Roku. But I really want you guys to understand that the power of healing is always within you. You just have to tell yourself what you want to do. Do you want to heal yourself or do you want others to heal you? And music is a great healer. It really is. It brings us back in times from the memories of the music. It brings us back in times of things when things were good and you were happy and you were smiling and you had a great family around you and you had people around you. But the things that we always forget are when we get older and we're not able to either remember or understand anything, the people that were in our lives pass away little by little. They start shuffling away. And we forget that we still have each other. The radio community, the TV community, radio TV / community, whatever it is, we all go through this. We all have moms and dads. We all have grandmoms, grandpops. We all have aunts and uncles and kids and stuff like that. But we're a close-knit community because we stand with each other. At least we're supposed to. And when something happens to one of us or something tragic happens, we should all be there to help in any way we can. The problem is either people are afraid to ask for help because of their pride, or other people turn their back on them because of the way they look at things, or if they're one side or the other. And I say, listen, enough of this and that, right? Enough of this and that. Let's just be one. Let's just work together as one. Everybody helping to heal and work together as one unit to help the country and the world. It's not hard to do. What's hard to do is when people look back at you and say, why are you doing this? Why are you trying to do this? Because somebody has to. Somebody must be the glue that holds us together. This isn't a religious, this isn't a thing. This is a spiritual thing. I'm not saying this because I'm trying to be the bigger radio station or the bigger TV. I don't even care about that stuff. And what matters to me is that that stuff is there to help heal you. You utilize it the way you want. You guys remember last year, I started that millionaire program, and what it was at 12 o'clock every night, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you could tune in and hear affirmations about every night how to make yourself a millionaire. Over and over in your head, hearing the same thing over and over again. Every night, hearing the same thing over again. You will succeed. You are strong. You are proud. You're a proud dad. You're a proud mom. All these great, 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 great things that we should be telling ourselves, but because the way the universe is, it kind of pushes the negative away from us as long as we bring the positive in. So if you keep yourself positive on everything I say to you, and if you listen to that every night for them 30 days, I'm not saying it's going to change you, but it should change your thinking. It should automatically change who you are as a person. Negative people flock with negative people. Positive people flock with positive people. I can tell you this today. Look up Les Brown. Les Brown, not the big band guy, Les Brown, the motivator, the motivational speaker, the incredible guy that he is. Doesn't matter about his color, doesn't matter about any of that. But what matters is the way he talks, his passion, what he says, and how he says it. And what I love about him is not only he's not afraid to say anything, just like I am, because this is who I am as a person. Hi, Deborah. The people that listen respond to him in a positive way. The more positive you are, the more positive things will happen and come to you. You see it happening to me. Look at me. If I can't be somebody's example, are you kidding me? I get an idea, I run with it. I get an idea, I don't let it stop me. I write it down, I do it. Another song? Yeah, I'm going to do another song. I'm going to co-write with somebody. Who it is, I don't know. But I'm not dead. I'm still here. God still has a purpose. If you're still breathing and you're still watching me and you're listening to me and you say, why am I here? There's still a purpose for you. There's a huge purpose for you. You've just got to stay around to see it through. You have to stay right where you are and see it through. Don't give up. Don't let anybody talk you in giving up. And you tell them, God has got my back. God has got my back. Universe and God got my back together. They're working together for me because I'm working together for you. Remember, success of others brings success to yourself. One thing you've got to always remember, always stay humble as a person, stay humble as who you are, and realize the things that you built, the things that you've done. When you put it in perspective and you see the things that we've done and the things that we've created, not just me, but you as a person, you're going to look back and go, wow, did I do all that? It's a moment in time that you can share with your inner self, to show your inner self that you're not a has-been. You're not a person that gives up, and you don't care about that. What you care about is moving alignment with positive people that have positive thoughts, positive deeds, and want to help humanity. And that's all I'm doing, sharing it. There's no special sauce. There's no, extra money here, extra money there. If I ever become a millionaire, should never be in your thoughts. It should be when I become a millionaire. We have to learn to reword our language to talk to ourselves so we can understand what we're saying. Stay positive, stay strong, stay happy, and always stay in the moment of now, because that's the only present that you need is now. We don't know what tomorrow is going to bring, but now we know that we can stay in the light of goodness and stay strong for each other. Now back to the music here. Before I get to the music, I just want to say one thing. The reason why I create these things is not because I can or not because I want to. I create them because I can. I mean, there's no reason why not. I mean, if you want to do something, if you want to take a toilet paper roll and make it into a beautiful project, go ahead. Maybe it'll be worth $1 million someday. I don't know. Look at paintings the way they are. But the thing is, we're all creators. We all have that special thing inside us. Maybe I'm turning it on for you. Maybe somebody else will turn it on for you. But we're very, very rich, right? We're very rich in friends. And friends are the key to get where you got to get. I don't care what anybody says. You can get there on your own, but it's going to take you a hell of a lot longer with a lot more strife and a lot more aggravation and frustration. And I say to you, why do you want to put yourself through that when you could be having great times with your family, a good amount of money coming in, and being happy? If the rest of the world wants to struggle and have a hard time, you're not the savior of the world. I'm not the savior of the world. Some people won't even listen to me. But if you would listen to yourself and say, yourself, this is what I need to do to get my life in perspective. This is what I need to do to make myself happy. This is what I need to do. And I need to do it not tomorrow, not next year, but today. Now, truer words have never been spoken. Again, I'm not a preacher. I'm just a person that observes and listens. And the people that I'm observing and listening to are amazing. Do you hear me? Amazing. Tina Ramsey is amazing. Not because she's a black lady, but because she's a person that understands the struggle of an entrepreneur, a person that's trying to start a business, a person that's just trying to live. She didn't even know what she was going to do. And I use her as an example, but I'm the same way. You can eat healthy, stay healthy, be healthy, but will you really be healthy enough to enjoy the rest of your life? That's what I'm saying. So let's back to the music, guys. I don't want to preach. I just want to share. I'm a sharer. And I'm a sharer because not only the people I know in the entertainment business are great people, they're just like you and I. They're not like you think they are. They're not on this high pedestal. A lot of them are great, down to earth, wonderful people. And I can't say enough for them. Yeah, there's some scumbags there, but that's in every industry there is. That doesn't mean that everybody I know is like that. A lot of the people that I align with are very, very good, giving, caring people that help their communities and help themselves. That's who I want us to be. You guys understand what I'm saying. So back to the music here. I have Blake Jones with Sun Up, and I think this is a great song to celebrate the rebirth of your life, to celebrate the rebirth of learning from years of being negative about everything in life. Now you can be the person that's positive, stay strong, and see the sun come up every day. That's a positive thing right there. Write down the negatives and write down the positives. And the idea is we have to try to build the negatives to be positives and have more positives than negatives. And you'll start seeing them slowly dwindle down. Not hard to do. After that, you're going to hear the Penguin Parties All-Star with the Ballad of Zorro the Cat. That's right, Deborah Milstein's cat that passed away a few years ago. And then we'll be right back after that. A Crystal Cavern radio show with me, Docg, who's talking a lot today. But if you're listening, I hope you're hearing what I'm saying. It's very important. You have a lot of life left. Don't give up. Don't give in. And just let it happen. Crystal Cavern. Right now. After that, a Crystal Cavern radio show with me, Docg, who's talking a lot today. But if you're listening, I hope you're hearing what I'm saying. It's very important. You have a lot of life left. Don't give up. Don't give in. And just let it happen. Crystal Cavern. Right now.
I'm visionary poet and raconteur Adam Marsland, and you're listening to the Crystal Cavern. And you're listening to Hamilton Radio.
It's got a little Beatles influence in it. You know, it's like a good song.
History, no surprise, no mystery. How complex can we make it till we ultimately break it? You know we're waiting for you.
Good song, Jimmy. It's a really good song. It's almost like Magical Mystery Tour. Some ideas, right?
Sometimes lose for a season, rain down, give no reason. Something just feeling missing. No one really wants to listen. You know we're waiting for you. You know we're waiting for you. You know we're waiting for you. So we wait a while, a melancholy smile. We want our lives to blaze and last until it's really daybreak. The world is waiting for you. Open my arms to greet you. So we wait a while, a melancholy smile. We want our lives to blaze and last until it's really daybreak. smile. We want our lives to blaze and last until take breaks. The world is waiting for you. Sana. Open my arms to meet you.
Great song, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is back when everybody doesn't need his hands. A cute little kitty jumps at Brooklyn fence. She was a head tight and a headstrong black and white cat. Folks called her Sophia, but she didn't like that, cause she was so prettiest kitty around. Cause she was all alone in a great big town.
She moved in with an artist because that's where she belonged. Folks would call for Sophia, but she would not respond. She was a headstrong, good, 9 kitty. A small red cat in a great big city. Zorro, as happy as a cat can be. Zorro, you know I call her owner. Rookie.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Ontario, California, Mr. Dennis Oliver.
A few days later, she was watching TV. With Tony over there, never sign of the sea. When the singer sang the title, the top sang it wrong, so the honest called him Zorro, and the gender was wrong. As happy as a cat can be. Together with their brother, strength and unity.
Family, and she's loved and she's lost, and she's fought a terrible illness at a considerable cost. She's used up some lives, and she's old and she's grey, but she likes to tune a songsmith every single day, because she's so. She loves Dennis and the big I am. She wakes Deborah up to turn to the radio, even if it's 3 a.m. Because she's so. Yes, she's so and an international fan for the strength in unity. Because she's so sing it loud all over the world. Dollars to donuts, she's a Brooklyn girl. Dollars to donuts, she's a Brooklyn girl. Dollars to donuts, she's a.
And that's right. Dollars to donuts. She's a Brooklyn girl. I like that saying. It's really cool. I wonder if we should do a song like that. Dollars to Donuts. Anyway, back from Crystal Cavern. We're talking good stuff here, guys. Really, really good stuff. Learning a lot from each other. Dodie has been with me a long time. Deborah has recently been with me, and Jimmy's recently been with me. But you'll notice and know that a lot of this station relies on audience participation, requests, interaction, all that stuff. Because I did not want a radio station that wasn't going to be prevalent with what I wanted to do with the radio community, the nation, the country, the world, whatever. I wanted a station that is going to be proactive with everybody, proactive with people that we bring in to interview, proactive that we can bring into you guys. So when we meet the celebrities, I feel that you're right alongside me, just like my parents, if they were alongside me. I passed away years ago. Now, there's nothing positive about a parent dying, really nothing. But the only thing that you can do is continue on. The only thing that you can do is make yourself feel better because you miss your parent. You're grieving for them. And grief sometimes will turn to more negativity because you're depressed and you don't want to move on and you're afraid to do anything because now you're afraid they'll second guess you or question you. But here's a good insight. Don't ever worry about what your parents think about you when they're passed away. You know why? Because they raised you. You're going to do only what you think is respectful. Excuse me. My epilepsy kicks in every now and then. Respectful. But you also have the ability to change any course that you're on right now. And that's one thing that your parents probably taught you is if you're going down a lake or going down a river and the tide is pulling you one way and the canoe is going that way, how can you stop yourself and reverse the position? Well, you either got to hit something or you got to pull yourself out of the stream that's pulling you away. Universe and God, I always say universe and God because I combine them together. Excuse me. I combine them together. And I try to reflect on everybody that's going down that one way. Doesn't mean you have to go down that way. Doesn't mean you have to join along with them. You know, I was talking to Pepe Castro yesterday. And the reason why I bring that up is because Pepe and I, our paths are a lot alike. I never did a lot of stuff that my friends did. I'll just put it that way. And when I talk to Pepe, he's the same way. He's like, I never did either. I'm like, that's truly incredible when you think about how easy it was for us to get involved with anything, drugs, alcohol, whatever. But we never did because your past won't allow you to get involved with stuff like that. You have a moral compass, and the compass steers you to what you need in life, but you have to let it steer you. You're a boat on the river with sails, but the sails are God in the universe. So why are you worried? Why are you upset or aggravated when things like that happen? And I love this. Dodie says, I buy a gift for mail when miss my dad and give to a man in a nursing home. Now that is truly beautiful. That always makes me cry. Because you miss your dad so much that you buy a gift and you share that gift with somebody in a nursing home who may not have family, or even if they have family, not see them all the time. That is a true giving spirit, Dodie. That's another reason why I think you're truly an incredible person. For the things that you do. Absolutely helps with the missing. But you found a way to channel it to not only provide what you wanted to provide, which is a gift, but also give it to somebody else. And somebody that's in real need of that gift. That's truly, truly inspiring. I love that. I wish more people did that. I wish more people looked at homeless people and nursing home people and other things and just like family. You may be the only family they have. And to see a smile on an elderly person's face or a homeless person's face when you give them a few bucks or whatever is an incredible, incredible thing to do. How many of us would do that? I don't know a lot of people that would. A lot of us are very, very stingy. A lot of us don't want to share our wealth, our good fortune, our nature, anything that we have. We don't want to share it. We're very, very selfish. And I know that God is looking at you and saying, oh my God, why can't most of the people or all the people be like this one lady down here? Why? Besides greed and other things, why can't they be like this lady? And I think I know one of the reasons. Selfishness. Selfishness will hurt your inner self, your soul. First of all, you never think you have enough. And then second of, when you have enough, you still don't think you have enough. There's got to be a point where you say to yourself, okay, my cup is full. My cup is overflowing. Now it's time to start sharing. There's got to be a time when you do that. When is it? When you're over $100,000, or you make $300,000, or you make $50,000, or you make a few $100s a week, that you can't share $5 or $10 to buy a gift for somebody else? Just to say you're thinking of them and you love them? You can't share what you have as good to somebody else? I'm going to say this again, and I've been saying it for years. When I win a millionaire lottery, when I win a $50,000 lottery, when I win anything, I will share it. It's just the way I am. There was a good video on Facebook the other day, and it had a gentleman that bumped into another guy, and he looked homeless. Only had a few dollars on him. So the guy went out to the table, sat down at the table. The lady brought the pizza out. The guy that bumped into the guy was on his laptop. He took a slice of pizza. Then the homeless guy went into the pie and took a slice of pizza. Then the other guy took a slice of pizza. Then the homeless guy took a slice of pizza. Now, the whole story is, you think that it's the pie of the guy that's wealthy, but bear with me now. He took another slice of the pie and he said, whoa, wait a minute. You're stealing from me. Why are you stealing from me? He said, I'm hungry too. So the last piece, the homeless guy rips it and gives it to the other guy. Guess what happens? You ready for this? It's going to make you cry. Made me cry. The waitress comes over with the businessman, because this guy already put in his order for the pie, the businessman's pizza, and sets it in front of him. He says, well, what's that? He said, that's the pie you ordered, sir. He said, well, this homeless guy is eating my pie. He said, no, he's not. He's sharing his pie with you. That moment, that businessman said, oh my God, you have hardly anything. Why would you share with me? And then the homeless man said, basically, I love people. I share with everybody. He's barely got anything left, but he's sharing his pie with the businessman that's probably driving a Mercedes-Benz and has a Rolex watch on and has dozens and thousands of dollars. He didn't want to share his pie with the homeless man, but the homeless man is sharing his pie with him. Now, if you don't see the relevance in that, I can't help you. But the relevance is, it doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter how much it is. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit. But this homeless man shared with that businessman to respect, to think. The scenario, of course, blew it all apart. I thought the same thing you did. He's stealing from the businessman. How dare him? But it was the opposite. It was his pie he was sharing. So that's a wow moment. You're right, Jimmy. That's just a wow moment. But it really makes us realize how greedy we are as a people. And how that one little moment can change and turn around a businessman's perspective. And he was actually crying. Now, I understand they're all actors and stuff like that, but the premise of the video was to make you realize that it doesn't matter what you have. You can always share it with somebody that has less than you, because they're willing to share whatever they have, no matter what it is, with you, even though you have everything. And how crazy is that? It's just super crazy. But back to the show, guys. I know these little segments are going a little bit long, but it's okay, because today's special show has got a lot of stuff in it. And I'm pulling a lot of stuff from different areas, because it's a truly remarkable thing, like what Docg did, what that homeless guy did, and what you can do. What I want you to do after the show, if you can, try to go out and find somebody that doesn't have anything. Try to go out and find somebody that's homeless and offer them $1 or $2, whatever you have. Even a cup of coffee. Buy them a cup of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. And how truly incredible would that moment be for you? We can make changes all the time in our lives. We just decide that we don't want to. And remember, every time you do something good, God's little lessons. The more you do good, the more good comes back to you. So it's God's reward, the universe's reward, to keep doing things for you because you're doing things for others. It doesn't get any simpler or easier than that. Never forget what we do for others. Never forget what you do for others. But if you don't do it, start doing it. Live your life in that realm, and you'll see things change. I can almost guarantee it. All right, back to the show, guys. I've got my good friend George Finizio. And George, now, Jimmy, I think you remember George. George was on the show, the network marketing meeting. We're going to get onto that in the next segment after this. But the network marketing meeting, we had George Finizio in, and George truly is an incredible music artist. If you've never heard him, he's incredible. He's amazing. He's going to be in here with the song called Lost in the World of a Fantasy. And then I have Mr. Slim doing Mr. Slim. He's a dude 24 hours a day. So we got them two songs. And then we're going to do Dennis Holzebrook with Robin A. Clarkus, Zoro Strut. And then we'll be right back after that. 3 songs right back after that on Crystal Cavern. We're all on HamiltonRadio.net, QStar FM, and SmokingBaconRadio.com. And where else can we be next? You tell me. 4 hours a day. So we got them 2 songs, and then we're going to do Dennis Holzebrook with Robin A. Clarkus, Zoro Strut. And then we'll be right back after that. 3 songs right back after that on Crystal Cavern. We're all on HamiltonRadio.net, QStar FM, and SmokingBaconRadio.com. And where else can we be next? You tell me.
Hello there. This is Terry Summer, the frontist of Psychedelic Rock's grooviest cartoon band, Apology Not. And you're tuned in to the Crystal Cavern Radio Show with the groove-tastic Docg and Deborah Milstein. Take it away and stuff. Groove on.
Here we are, you and I. Nobody you know to see us. The time has arrived. All our blissful moments flowing, waiting for this time. Your heart next to mine, nobody can see. It's just you and me, lost in the world of a fantasy. All the world passes by. We never notice that it's going below in the sky. The heaven in our faces showing we would never see this in reality. Anything here can be, anything here you can see. When we're lost in the world of a fantasy. Now you're mine all the time. There's nothing else we should be doing. Our lips intertwined. I feel it as I see you moving, returning to this place where we want to be. Your heart's next to mine. You're there all the time. When we're lost in the world of fantasy. We awake just to see the dawning of reality. Now we need to return. So far from this place, the earth we're far away from where we'd rather stay. Too bad we have to see these things can only be. We get lost in the world of the fantasy, lost in the world of the fantasy, lost in the world of the fantasy, lost in the world of the fantasy.
Awesome artist. George is just amazing.
She's fine as any gal can be. She's like honey from the honey tree. She's my baby. 24 hours a day. She smiles when the sun comes up. She fixed my coffee in my favorite cup. She's my baby. 24 hours a day. She ain't no diva or debutante, but she's a natural born queen. She can do just what she wants. She wants to be with me. She's fun when the sun goes down. She's a woman I wanna stay around. She's my lady. 24 hours a day. All right. Tell her what she said. She ain't no diva or debutante, but she's a natural born queen. She can do just what she wants. She wants to be with me. She's fun when the sun goes down. She's the one I want to stay around. She's my baby. 24 hours a day. Why she's my 24 hours a day.
Hi, Susie. Welcome to the show, Susie. We're getting ready to go back in a couple minutes. I'm doing it live on the radio, of course. This is the Zorro Strut coming up.
What, you think you can do better here?
Okay, guys, we're back, and we had a little problem there. It should get corrected in a second. Hold on. Sometimes the software just does stupid things, you know. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Now it's not working at all. Let's see what we can do here. Just kind of like died on us a little bit. Hello? Anything? Anything? I don't get anything. So it looks like the radio kind of like is not working. Let's see. It's better. No, still not working. We lost the audio completely. But anyway, yeah, I know. I'm sorry about that. We had a problem. I'll still be able to play the music. Just won't be able to talk on the radio now. It's one of them things that happens, guys. Sometimes you can't win. Sometimes you can't lose. So it's going to go dead for a little bit. But anyway, right back to what I was talking about. I just saw something on Facebook, and I have to share this real quick with you, and then I'll get right into the Zoom channel. Of course, my good friend Susie Murray does a great show once a month right here and in her own thing on HamiltonRadio.net. Of course, Hamilton Radio and the Roku channel. Top Cat Talent Productions. She does a great show for an hour of great artists and poem readers and all different kinds of talent. And Susie puts together, and she's got incredible people coming. We're actually going to start the concert series, Susie, on Saturday night with a good friend of mine, J.C. McCord, who's won many awards. Is a great music artist, country artist, and is an incredible person. These are the people that I like to highlight and show that their music is really good. So he's going to be doing it this Saturday. I don't know exactly the time. I'll find all that out, and you can check my Facebook page. But this says basically from my friend Mo Life, who's a millionaire, says, pray for your friends. Everybody's going through something that they don't talk about. Boy, is that so true. We all have something we're going through. We all have something that we're dealing with. We all have something that, could be better, but isn't. We all have something that that sometimes changes our lives. We all have something that sometimes is not good, but we have to get through it. And sometimes that's the best way to get through it. Friends, people around you. And Susie, I want you to meet Dodie. Susie and Dodie, you guys should be friends. I mean, because you are just so alike with things. Dodie, Susie is an amazing, amazing lady. She's a wonderful person that, I mean, I've only known her a short while, but I already know a lot about her. She runs this Top Cat talent agency and does this music and all these great things. And I know you have a lot of artists, Dodie, that can get on there and we can probably help promote and do other things. So I'm going to share a lot of information with her for you. And you guys hopefully can collaborate, and you could send people to her way and she could send people your way. And, you know, I can't see not working together. I really can't, because you're both truly incredible ladies that put the word. Oh God, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm sorry. I have that problem every now and my epilepsy makes me not think well sometimes. But anyway, we're going to go back to the show in a little bit. I just want to talk a little about the Roku channel. And that is basically more concerts will be loaded up today. More music will be up there for you. More shows, more movies, and more things will be there for everybody. So I want everybody to reach out and hopefully understand and enjoy what we are doing all here together. I don't know why it's not working. It's one of them things I just can't get it to work right now. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, the HRTV channel is growing. We now have free previews for you guys live right now on HamiltonRadio.net, HamiltonRadios.com, and MyHRTV.net. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll see the live preview Roku players. And hopefully, you'll get to see a lot of the great artists and bands that not only Hamilton Radio plays, but tons and tons of music that you may not hear or see in a lot of places. Remember, YouTube is going to be blocking things very soon, just like Facebook. And when they block things, you're not going to be able to see them in your country, not going to be able to see them in your county, you're not going to be able to see them in your state, or you're not going to be able to see them at all, because royalty rights controls everything that people do. Now, I'm not saying it shouldn't be that way, but I'm saying there should be an opposite. There should be a way for music artists to get their music portrayed and put out there, not only because of royalty rights, but you're blocking the very significant radio stations and avenues that these artists are using. And I think that's wrong. That's why I'm taking it upon myself to do the Roku channel, so people have another avenue that they can place their music videos and TV videos and all this other stuff that they do here, because that's where I need you. I need you to stay on the good side of what we're doing, not on the bad side of the big corporations. Big corporations don't really care about us. They don't care about you. They don't care about your band. They don't care about your music. They don't care about anything. All they care about is this. And I look at it this way. This channel is free, doesn't cost you anything. If you want to send donations, I'm always open to donations. If you want to donate something to me, I'll be glad to share it with some of my friends. I'll be able to share it with Susie Murray. I'll be able to share some with Dodie. We're all going through times right now where it's tough for us to survive. But if you like what I'm truly doing, if you think what I'm doing is truly an amazing thing, then what you need to do is reach out to me. And what you need to do is align yourself with me. And what you need to do is send me an email. Or if you don't want to send me an email, there's my PayPal. Send me whatever you want to do. I accept any money that anybody gives me at any time, because this is truly a true community station that does everything for everybody. And I have no problem taking money from other people because I know it comes from their heart and their substance of who they are. Because you know what? I'm going to take that and make it work for God. I'm going to make it work for what we want. I'm going to make it work for other people. And I think that's truly amazing. Right? So back to the music, back to what we're doing. And we're going to go back to the song Mark Messino with Happy. And after Mark, you're going to be hearing Rob Swanson, Everybody's Kitty. Then the Imagination Machine was Still in the Silence. So we're going to be having Happy, a cat, and then Still in the Silence. And then right back again to get near the end of the show pretty soon. So this, of course, is Crystal Cavern. You're listening to me on HamiltonRadio.net, QStar FM, and of course, Smoke and Bacon Radio. Here we go. Just got to give it time to come back, guys. It will come back. Just like give it time. All right. That's the other song finishing. And then if we had that problem, and it'll come right back to us.
Hey everyone, it's Christina.
And this is Rex from the Armoires and Big Stir Records.
And you're listening to
Crystal Cavern on Hamilton Radio.
Music Unites when we can't be together.
So don't touch that dial, and thank you, friends.
So happy. Everybody tells me so. Happy. Luckier than average Joe. Got the house, the kid, the wife. Got a pretty darn beautiful life. I'm so happy. Happy. See it written on my face. Happy. See it hanging down my waist. Don't need the drugs or a smoky bar. Got lots of cookies in my cookie jar. I'm so happy. Sometimes I wake up crying, must be tears of joy I weep. Cause I sit right down, count my blessings like sheep. Cause I know, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Man, you know it's almost 5. Happy. It's crazy how the time just flies. Out the job, the shirt, the tie. Never ever bother to wonder why. I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
1, 2, 3, 4. Baby, little sorrow, this song's for you, not for anybody else, just for you. And we sing it to you, cause you are so pretty. You're never a skin, and everybody's little kitty. You're never a skin, and everybody's little kitty. We sing it to you, with the slow sensitive, to warm you tiny for your precious smile of your cheek. Baby, the sorrow, this song's for you, not for anybody else, just for you. and we sing it to you, 'cause you are so pretty, you're feathers, but everybody's little kitty. The feathers, but everybody's little kitty. So we hope you wag your little tail, so good you leave it down the way. If it is your road, this song is for you, not for anybody else. It's just for you. As I sing it to you, 'cause you are so pretty, young. Everybody's little kitty. Your devil's everybody's little kitty. Your devil's everybody's little kitty. Your devil's everybody's little kitty.
This is Imagination Machine.
Frankly and boldly. Let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. The nameless, unreasoning, unjustified terror which paralyzes needed effort to convert retreat into advance.
Still in the silence, remember the dream, holding on to it. What does it mean? Can you still see? Can you still feel? Just like a movie. Can you breathe?
I have a dream. My little children one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream.
Was it all just a dream? Where we all only sleeping? Was it all just a dream? Where we all
They'll never surrender. Carry on this right. Living in God's good time. The new world will always power. Step towards the rescue and the liberation of the people. Still in the silence. Remember the tree. Holding on to what is it?
Yeah, that was, of course, my good friend George Rondini. And I just want to say, everybody, that's going to be the rest of us for tonight. The rest of the shows and songs you could check out on the radio station. Having some problems right now with promoting and doing things. So the microphone kind of died on me. So thanks to everyone listening. I hope you have a great day, and it's the rest of the show. Enjoy. And that's it, guys. Thank you for all for listening. The rest of the show you can hear on hamiltonradio.net. Again, if you want to send me anything, please do. It's up to you. Whatever your heart pulls at you, or whatever you want to send me, it's at admin at hamiltonradio.net, paypal.com. Take all kinds of credit cards or whatever. And we'll be definitely helping other people, that's for sure. And we're going to be starting some fundraisers very soon too. So I want everybody to be involved with that. Susie, I'll be talking to you about the fundraising. I've got other people that want to do some fundraising with me, so we're going to be doing that. So please work with me on this. My good friend, let me try. Larry Batson has a whole bunch of animals to take care of. He's got a whole zoo that he takes care of. And he has been really hard on COVID because he couldn't go to any schools. He was making a lot of money going to schools. So now he's having a hard time feeding his crocodiles, his lions, his tigers, his bears, his monkeys, all the different animals that you didn't think he would have, he has. Larry Batson will be on the Roku channel very soon, but we're also going to fundraise for him. So if you send me money and you say, listen, I want to send it in courtesy of Larry Batson to help his animals, I will make sure Larry gets that money and I'll send it to him. He'll be very, very appreciative. Him and his wife are having a hard time. They're in their 50s and 60s like me, and they're having a very, very hard time feeding all the animals. So I want to make sure all the animals get fed. That's what God wants, right? God wants us to do the things that normal people can't do, but we have power in numbers. We have power with the people. Like John Lennon said, power to the people, power with the people, power with all the people. For whatever reason, this man is a great man. He's an awesome person. And he is just so happy to get anything. God, if you send him $1, it'll be like in joy for it. Because every dollar adds up. So please send what you can to my admin at hamiltonradio.net, and let's do it for Larry. Let's do it for his animals and lions and tigers and bears and snakes and crocodiles and all the animals that are his pets that he takes care of. And really, really, they love him. They really love him. I've seen that. So, guys, do it for him. Don't do it for me. Do it for the fundraising for Larry and his wife. They're getting older now. It's harder for them to get money. It's harder for them to make money. And Larry's such a great guy, sweet guy, wonderful guy. And I've known him for a few years now. And Larry is just an awesome person. So I can't say enough about Larry Batson. You want to Google him? You can Google him. You want to find him on YouTube? You can find him on YouTube. But Larry Batson is a guy that not everybody can do what he does. Not everybody can. Teaching children about animals was an amazing feat that he did. He took his animals everywhere. Tonight Show, all the different TV shows, and put them in movies and had them in movies and stuff. So a lot of the animals that you see in movies might be from Larry Batson's community. That's what he told me. So have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you all later. It was a wonderful, wonderful time with you, spending with you. I'll talk to you later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend with your family. And please share this video with everybody. Let them see the essence of Docg. Let them see what Hamilton Radio is about. Let them see what the HRTV is about. Let them know about the previews. Let them know what I'm doing, working with many, many other businesses, getting ready to take off many, many ways. So just do the best you can. That's all I ask you to do. And don't give up. Do the best you can. Don't give up and just keep on helping other people, because God will see you through and will make sure that you get what you need. And I think that's really all I want. I just want to get through this and make everybody happy and try to get them in the same way I am. That's all. Have a great day, guys. I love you all. God bless you all. And it's been really great. Have a great weekend. Stay with your family and do it with your family. Hug them and love them and keep them a little closer.